Hey guys, Prestone Mage here, ready to record. Hold on. Ready to record our first match of our Modern Cube deck. I recorded the draft earlier and the subsequent deck building, but I actually made some modifications to that build. I kind of added some of the 2-drops that I might have cut, just so that we can play a more like on curve deck. We could play on things on curve and kind of just play as almost one would play in a normal good sealed deck, and not trying to just play like our most expensive like cool things. That probably there's a good argument for it to be in the deck, but I just want kind of like our top end like 6 mana cards or whatever, to kind of just be creatures and impact the board immediately. For example, this card right here, our 6-drop that we're pretty much choosing to play instead of this, is something that we can play. It'll affect the board immediately. It might let us get in with some of our attackers that we've got going on, and if we've attacked them a lot in the early game, then being able to have that ability where they get drained when their creatures die could be just insane. And again, it is a creature, so it works well with all our recursion, like Liliana, or actually I think I took out Unburial Rites, so maybe we actually don't have that much recursion. So I don't know, maybe I should put that back in for like Gonti instead. So, or something else. I don't know. I guess that's our only like recursion card. Maybe I cut this thing. Maybe it's a little too cute. I just thought it'd be cool because we're gonna kill a lot of their creatures, and we might be able to just kind of almost like flash this thing in, poke them, and attack for a lot. I don't know. We'll see how it plays out, and maybe we want to board into that and board into this, and then we have like other sideboard cards like Lifebane Zombie, Vampire Hexmage. All right, let's hop into our first match. Maybe I should have just hopped into it and then explained it. Let's see. Yeah, we have a lot of just really cool cards. I took out the Mind. Look at all those. The Mind Bender down there too. Alright, let's go, guys. Okay, where are we? Alright, so I'm gonna get rid of this. And we've won the roll, so we'll play. Alright, so we don't have any white mana. We have something to do on 2, possibly 3. I'm on the play, so I don't get another draw right now. I think we just keep it. I think we have an equal source of white and black. I don't know, there are some like double white cards. I think we actually mulligan once. We'll try mulliganing. I want to get us to a white source, but then we also have a lot of like kind of like early stuff, and some of our 3-drops are like double white. So we're gonna go ahead and keep this. We have a 2-drop into a 3-drop in both sources. We kind of want to keep lands, so we'll keep that on top. So we will. Does it really matter at this point which land we play? Jura Temple, we kind of want to get our 2-drop. I maybe should have thought about that a little bit more, because maybe we want to play Thalia on 3, but there's something to be said about just curving out. And this could draw some stuff, so particularly lands. Upkeep, yeah. Okay. Upkeep, okay. Alright, so we didn't hit our 3rd land drop. We want to attack with this card. So yep. Yep. 2 energy. We have opponents on double island. We kind of want to keep lands because that's pretty good too. But we kind of want to, again, like I said, hit lands, work our way up to Obsidat. We have removal. So let's just bomb that. I know it's not insane, but I want us to be able to play our bombs. Our opponent may have like counter spells, so we may need to watch out for that. They're all blue. So we have to draw a card during our upkeep, which is insane. We lose a life, and we still didn't hit a land drop. So we'll go to attack step, attack. So this card's pretty cool. It's already net us 1 card. So I have double, I have a lot of insane 3-drops. They're likely holding a counter spell. So I kind of want to resolve this, but we'll just try for maybe the 2nd best card. There's this one, it's kind of aggressive. Maybe I shouldn't have even played a 3-drop to give them value. Okay, yeah. There we go, I got countered. No. Should have just kept poking in for 2 until they responded, and then tapped out for a card. Okay, so now we'll be able to resolve our Brimaz probably, unless they have a pact. Alright, so we can't do that. So we hit our 4th land drop. And see why missing our land drop really hurts. Anyway, let's go ahead and play this. Opponent's really tapped out, so maybe we're not as concerned about playing it post-combat. 6 to our turn. Maybe okay, so they're gonna tap our guy. Our Brimaz. We'll get the poker down to 3 with this, unless we want to. Yeah, so we're gonna draw a card for sure. Again, just awesome. So we have the choice between playing our Obsidat or getting rid of Tamiyo. Tamiyo is like kind of a sorcery speed removal spell, but I kind of want to just use our mana well. We could still actually play like a 3-drop and a 2-drop, so maybe we do that instead. And then it lets us actually kind of poke in for a lot. We'll get to untap it next turn. So yeah, we'll just do that. It does allow us to maximize our mana as well. Okay. So we'll just play this. Again, we're not really looking to play it post-combat, just so we can get through our turn. See, and this is kind of why having a lot of 2-drops is kind of good, especially for us. Like, we're allowed to kind of pressure our opponent, instead of just waiting to cast like cool like 5-mana cards. Whatever. 6 mana cards and all that stuff. Because they'll play it, they'll freeze something, probably Vermaz again. But then we'll get to like kill it and attack them. So we're doing pretty well. We've drawn many cards off of this. Well, not yet, but... So probably just... Okay, so we're at 5 mana. And this I think has an ability. Yeah, so you have to pay an additional 2. I think we just do that just so we can attack for 4, 5, 6. Okay. I don't know. Okay, and then we're not going to play anything else. So we'll just go to combat. Attack here, and I think we go 3/3, right? Or we go, if we attack them for 5, they'll go to 7, then they're dead to these guys next turn. So we'll just attack them for that. Maybe. Because the attack, I'm just thinking if I should exert. Attack for 6, and they go to 6. Attack for 5, then they go to 7. This makes a, well, that's attacking, so that's fine. We'll just attack regularly. Okay, we'll draw a card, blah blah blah. So luckily we've been able to kind of pressure our opponent pretty substantially, fairly early. So the mana, probably an X ball. Flying X, B or U. Choose a color. Target opponent exiles the top X cards from their library. For each card of the chosen color exists in the way, you get a fairy. Okay, so kind of good in our dual color deck. Don't get as many hits off of it. We got one floating. Is it whenever you? Okay. So they can make a lot of like attackers. So maybe that's the pitfall of Cube, is that a lot of people play like high curve decks. When in sealed, like you don't always want to do that. You want to be able to curve out and play like powerful cards. But I mean, let me see. So we can show the opponent pretty much nothing else and just attack them for lethal. So there's value to just kind of conserving some of your cards and, you know, not wanting to reveal it to your opponent. So they're on like a blue, maybe black deck, but mostly just mono blue. So we just really have to worry about maybe like bounce spells, counters. So maybe something like this Mindbender is cool. I don't know if I have anything that could be countered, or that can't be countered. Witness Path might be a little bit better than, like, let's say, like an ultimate price, just because we've already, again, the Planeswalkers are a big thing. Or maybe instead of that, like a Quarantine Field, to get like 2 things off the field, like if they have like a Jace and a Tamiyo. But that would cost 6 mana, which is a pretty big thing. On the draw as well, maybe I want to cut out like, this is kind of cool because it kind of goes around counter spells. Maybe that's good against, like, let's say they get like the 1 card that lets them go off that fairy. Lingering Souls could also be good to pressure the opponent. Maybe I actually take this out. I take this out, and maybe we add our Hex Mage there. That's kind of maybe the only change. It's an early play. It helps us kind of pressure their planeswalkers. Attacks well early. I don't know. I mean, alternatively, I can just keep the Mindbender in there. It's a really big, I mean, it's really expensive. I have to sack one of my guys. But it could be just backbreaking. So we'll just run it like that. Okay. Let's see, do I want to keep this? We have some really powerful 4-drops, a 2-drop. Yeah, we're going to keep for sure. Confidant on 2. Make the draw. Pretty insane hand. Okay, removal spell. I think we want to make sure that we hit our 4th land. So we might want to keep a land. But it is a swamp and it doesn't help us play. We're going to play Confidant on 2, so we'll likely draw more cards. I'm just going to actually put it on top. There's a chance actually that Confidant gets countered. So okay, Spellskite. Sure. Oh man, kinda kept that wrong. 2-mana removal spell. Anyway. Let's see what we can draw. So this kind of brick walls are our attacker, but that's fine. We're just gonna draw cards off of it. And I don't know, that can rob us of our abilities too. I mean, maybe I should have bottomed that swamp to help us find a white source for Bladehold. Okay, so they threads our guy. They kind of, I mean, okay, so this is good. We can start really pressuring the opponent. Or do I just kill my own Confidant? So they don't draw many cards. I mean, it's a big card swing, but we're already ahead on cards. Kind of don't want them drawing cards. I hate killing my own guy with my own removal spell, but I don't want them to get ahead on cards. Sure. Draw 4, discard 3, discard 2 if you cast it during your main phase. So maybe we'll play Gonti next turn. If we draw planes, we'll love to slam that Bladehold. We didn't. So maybe we actually just play a Gonti. Let's just use our mana the best. So, okay, they have a Tamiyo. We'll go ahead and steal that. I didn't really think about that, but it's just the most powerful card. I don't want to keep mana open, for instance. Maybe I keep the 1 draw spell. It's pretty cheap. It allows us to play our other stuff too. For creature card. Okay, so they're gonna get our Obstat. Ever. Pretty insane. Would you put that card on the battlefield under your control? This only targets creatures you control. Okay. At least we could block it, maybe. We block Obsidat with Gonti. Or maybe they pull out like the rat. Let's see what they get. What can this do? This can tap a permanent. Kind of like a quasi removal spell. Good thing we had this in hand. They'd probably play that and just take over the game. Well, again, we can block, so maybe never mind. Okay, so they play Massacre Worm. Luckily, it doesn't kill our guy. So we draw. So we drew our Obsidian 3/4. So let's attack with our Gonti. They don't know about our Restoration Angel. They probably have a counter. Maybe we just take the 6, and after they tap out, we flash this in. I know it's kind of a loss of maybe a potential block here, but I kind of don't want to get blown out. Or do I? We can go for it. Maybe draw like a Tamiyo. Let's just go for it. Oops. So I mean, at least if they counter it or something, they may not be able to pay something in their second main phase. Okay, so we'll use the ability to target this. Of course, during the attack step. Yeah. Yep. We'll use that ability. ETB. Let's get a Jace. Draw some cards. Attack step, sure. Block. Alright, so it looks like the opponent doesn't have a counter spell. All red. Cool. Frost Titan, sure. So, I mean, we have a lot of things going on. We've got a couple cards in our hand. We've got some good... Oh, they froze our land. That's fine. Alright, so we hit our second white source. They froze our white source. In the meantime, we have 4 lands, 4 mana this turn. Could start maybe by pressuring the opponent. Attack. Second main phase. Clear blockers, whatever. Maybe we just play this. We could have like chump blockers galore. And it also allows us to pressure our opponent. So what are they gonna get with their Snapcaster Mage? Bribery, great. Well, good thing again that we drew our Obsidian. So they'll probably look through our deck and realize that what'd they get? Okay, well, they'll know that we don't have. They'll probably know that we have Obsidian in hand because they don't see it in our deck. Shriek Mama, kill Restoration Angel. Blah blah blah. That's fine. Probably attack with Frost Titan, freeze a land. Sure. So, do we block? Yeah, I guess. Maybe not. Maybe it's dumb to block. Yeah, hopefully we can. Okay, well, we didn't. We wanted a plains. 3, 4, 5. Maybe we can just play this. It goes up to 5. It can attack for 3, 4, 5. Attacked to death, but it fogs. It fogs their attack pretty much. It's the best utilization of our mana. I know it's not like the best, but I mean it buys us some time. They're on 2 cards. We have some powerful cards that we can play. I mean, oh yeah, we can also block like Snapcaster with a Spirit. Oh shoot. Gosh dang it. Alright, so I misplayed. Definitely. So it got countered. It's still gonna die. But they're gonna have to pretty much attack it with everything. So dang it, that was a complete misplay. I should have like froze, let's say this, and then maybe chumped with this to keep it alive. So, my mistake, guys. We're probably gonna freeze our white source again. Jace seems like a value card, but like it's not gonna help us really. I think it's not gonna affect the board as much right now. We're kind of behind, so we kind of need that. Fortunately, though, we'll have. See, I wish we had a Wrath now. Okay, so we could remove something. Not really. So I think we're just dead. I think we just concede. I mean, we're not winning the race. We'll go up to 14, then we'll get attacked for 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 16, maybe 17. 14. 4, 5, 6. Play this and this. We can block. Maybe this. Then crash back for a lot. I'm just gonna concede. I want time to be able to win the next game. So if we're on the play, I kind of want to get under some of their counters. They have stuff that they can steal. It's bribery. So I mean, maybe we take out like some of our like insane creatures. Maybe like take out like Mask of Worm and put in like Sorin. Like maybe we take. This is a casting, so if they steal it, it's not the worst. I don't really want them drawing cards. This is Ruinous Path, X-Mage, I don't know. Maybe we like this card because it's just a 3/1 that can get in. You know, it's a pretty aggressive card. I mean, maybe we just lower our curve. They don't have many cool creatures that we want to get back anyway, I don't think. Maybe we can put that in there. Just like blast them down to 10 and attack them for lethal. Let's just go for it. Sure. First. Okay, cool. We have some early game action and we'll keep. I think we play Siphoner on 2. It can help draw us into lands. Oh shit! I just skipped through my turn. Sorry guys. Damn it, that's what happens when I kind of screw around chatting and all that stuff. So if we get our Siphoner countered, sorry guys, we just time walked ourselves. Maybe it's because we're playing a blue deck and that's just what happens when you play against a blue deck. Alright, anyway. Sorry guys. Tilted by it from streaming and jabbering. Alright, so let's see guys. Let's see if we get countered. If we do, I'm sorry. They 6 through their turn, it looks like. Okay. Okay. So I kind of want to kill that. Alright, so we have the option of If we kill it, we need to play an untapped land. Maybe they get one card, but again, this is effectively like drawing them cards. So I don't really want to do that. You may play cards. So I don't know if this happens like after it's dead. But again, I don't want them to get ahead on cards. I can evoke this also and play this. So maybe I'll do that as well actually. There are 3, we'd have 5 lands, which is pretty good for us, so we don't want any more lands. So we're gonna scry to the bottom. Oh no, we can't evoke it. Dang it, because it's black. Misplay. So they're gonna get a card. Dang it. Oh well. Gotta misplay. These are all a lot of cards that are old for me or new to me. So non-artifact, non-black. So luckily we have a 2-drop and we're not completely punished. It does allow us to just just leave a card. I wonder if it is face up. There's a Distended Mindbender, which is probably the best card they could have gone. Cast it, sacrificing that card. So I'll probably do it now. 7. Oh my gosh. So what will they get? They'll get 2 of our cards. At least we'll have a board presence. Oh, okay. So never mind. So luckily we have a way to remove that card. Okay. So I think we want to kill this. This will come back and it counters a non-creature spell. So while they're tapped out, we'll want to remove this. Again, I do not want them to like rip apart our hand. Then we'll play. I don't think it matters right now. So we'll play that. Attack. 6 turn. Save some time. So again, like the value of having these 2 drops, we're able to get under the removal and just kind of poke in, pressure their life total a little bit. And these are just good because this one's good because it's drawing us a lot of cards. Well, maybe like 1 or 2, but that's fine. So they're sitting on a couple removal spells, or a couple mana, so which they can do something like counter a non-creature spell. We don't have any. I kind of don't want that. I kind of don't want that to live, and I may want to bait out a counter. So might want to evoke this and cast Liliana. Oops, dang it. I was gonna again I misplayed again on the same thing. I wanted to kill this. This is kind of cool though because it enters the battlefield tapped and allows us to kind of get in. You can combat. And was that a cast with evoke? Cast. Yeah, it's a cast thing. So they had a counter, they could have gotten it, but they may not have wanted to counter it anyway. So luckily we'll be able to get another card from this. So let's see if we can. Let's see if we can resolve this Liliana. If not, then we don't. But we'll go for it. Yes, it resolved. Okay, cool. What is the opponent casting? They just want to have a blocker. XLR. Okay. Creature I control dies. It exiles. get a 2/2, return a creature, legendary, sure. So they're getting really ahead on cards, so we kind of want to see if I else we can. So we won't actually be able to do that. So we want to keep our land. So luckily we'll be able to get 2 cards. This time, Vanishing Light, Fairybound. Okay, sweet. So we don't care. If you play Banishing Light, they can remove it. If we attack, we attack with all of them, they may double block here. They can take 4, get a 6, or they may block here, just block here and take 4, or block here and block, yeah. So let's start with just attacking. You know, if this, there's nothing like insane that I want to Banishing Light like right away. We'll just see how they block. Maybe we should have kind of tried to keep this alive. It's already done a lot of work and it continues to do a lot of work. Okay, so they put that on that one. Okay, cool. So we get a zombie, and we get this card. So we get to start trying to pick apart their hand. You maybe don't need 6 extra planes. And kind of don't want them to have 1,000,000 mana. So 3, 4, 5. I guess this still can get mana leaked. But I don't want them to have like 1,000,000 mana. So I'd like to get rid of this mirror. 3, 4, 5, 6. So you can play Titan and stuff, or Tamiyo. If we play Tamiyo or a Titan, we can kill it with a Shriek Maw. Maybe I should have just put this down to 1 and got Sovereign. Okay, so they're countering the trigger. Okay. Sure. Okay. Alright, so we'll put that down. Again, we're really pressuring the opponent. Liliana's on a buttload. So yeah, coming down to the end here. We got 5 minutes on the clock. Again, we kind of played around this by taking out some of our best cards. They may get our Obsidian because I think we left it in. Maybe that was a mistake. If they do, that's good for them. They'll go to 8. I don't think we can attack them for 8. 3, 4, 5. So they might want to have. Let's see what the opponent said. Alright. No Massacre Worm. Sorry. Aborted. Be a worm. Alright. So what did they get? They got Bermas. Okay. So luckily we still have our Siphoner. Okay, so that's pretty good. Okay, so what can we do here? We can get back our one guy, kill this, attack for a bunch, play Thalia. So suppose we kill this with our Shriek Maw or whatever it is. Attack, attack, attack. They have to take at least 2. Okay, they probably chump here, so they take 4, they go to 2. So let's just shrink my back. A little bit of combat. Yeah. So they conceded. Disconnected. I had to give him a GG's. Alright guys, thanks for hanging in there for that first round.